Hello, Newport friends. This is Mr. Romano. It is Friday, December 11th, I believe. Yes, December 11th, 2020. I hope that you are doing everything you need to do for your teachers this week on distance learning. Make sure that you are signing in at 8:30. Remember, every morning at 8:30 you need to sign in. And on Fridays, every Friday, I will have a video for you. We'll do a couple things, including a book reading, and we'll go from there as we move into the holiday season. So first and foremost, welcome to Distance Learning. I have a very important announcement here this morning, and that is the names of our winners for Student of the Month. These are students that were selected by their classroom teacher as Students of the Month for the month of November. Alrighty, so here they are. From the pre-kindergarten room, Miss Durler's classroom, Heavenly Her, congratulations to Heavenly Her. Over to kindergarten and Miss Garrett's room, Harper Wheats, congratulations, you're a Student of the Month. And in Mr. Heyer's room, Bennett Johnson, congratulations, Bennett Johnson. First grade, in Miss Bertrand's room, it is Jennifer Hanlon, congratulations, Jennifer. In Miss Fabano's first grade room, it's Emily Austin. Emily Austin, congratulations to you. Over to second grade, in Miss Troke's room, Grace McDonnell. Congratulations, Grace, on winning Student of the Month for November. And in Miss Snyder's room, it's Emily Zenner. Congratulations, Emily. Third grade, we'll move right over to Miss Boneen's room, and it's Janelli Tao. Janelli, congratulations on being a Student of the Month for November. Miss Kestner's room, it is Mason. That's right, Mason Orlaskia. Congratulations, Mason, on that award. Fourth grade, the big kids wing, fourth and fifth grade. Let's start with Miss Anderson's classroom in fourth grade. It is Amber Lemke. Congratulations, Amber. You are the Student of the Month for Miss Anderson's room. Miss Perkins' room, the winner is Ryan Smith Emerson. Congratulations, Ryan. You are the Student of the Month for the month of November. Miss Madden's room, Variah Ramirez. Congratulations, Variah. And our last Student of the Month winner for the month of November is from fifth grade in Miss Galloway's room, and the winner is Alex Shapersky. Congratulations, Alex. Those are our winners of our November Students of the Month. You too can be a winner in the Student of the Month. Make sure that you're working hard, just like over in my corner, there we go. Just like on the sign on the back of me says, make sure that you're working hard, doing your work. Make sure that you are opening up your computer and ready to work at 8:30 every morning. Respect. Make sure that you're listening to teachers' directions and all directions from adults, and belong. Make sure everyone feels like they belong here at Newport Elementary School, whether you're here at school or whether you're online. Make sure that we show that kindness online. Those are your winners of your November Student of the Month. Hello, Newport friends. This is Mr. Romano and my good friend Timmy. We are hanging out here over at Newport Elementary School on a beautiful Friday morning, and we wanted to take a moment to read a book with you, or read a book for you. So we are going to go ahead and start. Timmy, I'm going to have you sit right over there, okay? All right. Timmy's going to sit right there. And the book today is called I Am Every Good Thing. I Am Every Good Thing. And the authors are Derek Barnes and Gordon C. James. Derek Barnes and Gordon C. James are the author. And just to remind you that this book, I Am Every Good Thing, is available here in our Media Center. So see Miss Curry or Miss Olson to check that out next time you get a chance. I'm going to move my camera down so we can go ahead and start reading. And you can see the opening inside jacket of the book has pictures of all kinds of kids on the inside. Here we go. Move the camera one more time. That should do it. There we go. I am a nonstop ball of energy, powerful and full of light. I'm a go-getter, a difference maker, a leader. I am every good thing that makes the world go round. You know, like gravity, or the glow of moonbeams over a field of brand new snow. I am good to the core, like the center of a cinnamon roll. Yeah, that good. I am skateboard tricks, scraped knees and elbows. But you know what? I am right back on my feet again. I am one eye open, one eye closed, peeking through a microscope, gazing through a telescope, checking out the spaces around me, and plotting out those far off places I have yet to go, but will. I am a gentleman and a scholar. I am kind and polite, like yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. Helping my grandmother cross the street and saying, bless you, when a stranger has to sneeze. I'm a cool breeze, a perfect paper airplane that glides for blocks, for miles, forever. I am a roaring flame of creativity. I am a lightning round of questions and a star-filled sky of solutions. I am an explorer, planting a flag on every square foot of this planet where I belong. I am a sponge, soaking up information, knowledge, and wisdom. I want it all, and I am all ears. I am Saturday mornings in the summertime. I am 2 bounces and a front flip off the diving board. I am hilarious. I'm the life of the party. I am that smile forming on your face right now. I'm the boom pap, boom boom pap. When the bass line thumps and the kick drum jumps. I'm the perfect beat, the perfect rhyme, keeping everything on point and always on time. But you already knew that. I am a grand slam, bases fully loaded. I'm a nasty 2-handed dunk, holding on to the rim. Just to remind you that I'm still the man. Believe that. I'm the undisputed champion. I'm a highlight reel of magnificence. I am the celebration the applause, and the standing ovation. I am victory. I am a brother, a son, a nephew, a favorite cousin, a grandson. I am a friend. I am real. I am tight hugs, a hand to hold, a shoulder to cry on if you have to. I hope you never have to. I am here. Although I am something like a superhero, every now and then I am afraid. I am not what they might call me, and I will not answer to any name that is not my own. I am what I say I am. I am that sound in the forest when the mighty tree falls. I am waves crashing gently on the shore. I am a force of nature, a miracle, a blessing. I am brave. I am hope. I am my ancestors' wildest dream. I am worthy of success, of respect, of safety, of kindness, of happiness. And, without a shadow of a doubt, I am worthy to be loved. I am worthy to be loved. The title of that book again is I Am Every Good Thing by Derek Barnes and Jordan C. James. That was a really good book. What'd you think, Timmy? Timmy liked it as well. I hope you're having a great day. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. With Read Aloud number 2 for today. And today's second book of the day is Amelia Bedelia's First Library Card. Let's jump right in. Let me get this straight, and we'll go ahead and start. "Welcome to the library," said a lady in the lobby. "I'm Miss Riley, the children's librarian. We have lots of great things to show you, but first, one rule. There is no food or drinks allowed in the library. We don't want any icky, sticky books, do we?" "No," shouted the class. Amelia Bedelia quickly finished her juice box. She wasn't really supposed to be drinking it anyway. She looked around for a place to put it. The library really is great, she thought, as she shoved her juice box into the handy trash can just for kids. "Now let me show you how to return a book," said Mrs. Riley. "You just slip it in here, like this." She slid a book through the slot. Let's go see where it went and what happens next. Uh-oh, thought Amelia Bedelia. Everyone followed Mrs. Riley to see the bins that caught the books. She reached into one bin and pulled out a crumpled juice box. "We will just check this into the trash," she said, dropping it into the waste paper basket. "See why we don't like food and drink in the library? This book is wet and sticky." "Now come with me," said Mrs. Riley. "Let me introduce you to Thomas B. at the circulation desk. He is checking books in and checking books out too. "Hey, kids," said Thomas B., "who wants to check in a book?" Everyone took a turn with the book scanner. Beep, beep, beep. The librarian showed the class how books are sorted into carts, wheeled through the library, and put back exactly where they belong. "We have books on every subject you can think of," said Mrs. Riley, "from history to art to sports and science. And there are lots of good stories in the stacks, too." Amelia Bedelia didn't see any stacks. She looked around for something in piles, like hay or pancakes. But all she could see were shelves of books. At last, they arrived at the children's room. "This is my favorite place," said Mrs. Riley. "Please make yourself at home." "Hey," said Skip, "the fish aren't afraid of me." "They can read," Amelia Bedelia said. "Your shirt makes them feel like lunch." Mrs. Riley went to her desk and picked up a bundle of plastic cards. She removed the rubber band and put it on her wrist. "This is my librarian jewelry," she said, smiling. Then she gave the cards to Mrs. Edwards. "Here is a library card for each of you," said Mrs. Edwards. "Now you can check out books whenever you like." The whole class cheered. "Hooray! Hooray!" "Remember when we talked about how a library works, chickadees?" asked Mrs. Edwards. "The library shares these books with everyone in town." "That's right," said Mrs. Riley. "When you come check one out, you are taking a turn with it. At our library, your turn lasts for 3 weeks. Penny raised her hand. "What if you don't return your book on time?" "Well, you can renew it and get extra time," said Mrs. Riley. "But if you keep it past the due date, you get a fine." That sounded okay to Amelia Bedelia. Getting a fine was not as good as getting an excellent, but it was not as bad as getting terrible. "We have a few minutes before we head back to school," said Mrs. Edwards. "Please choose one book and then use your new library card to check it out." "I'd like to check out this chapter book," said Dawn. "Terrific," said Mrs. Riley. "Let's try my finger test." She opened Dawn's book to the first chapter. As she moved her finger across the page, Dawn read each word out loud. "Wonderful," said Mrs. Riley. "This is a perfect book for you. Now, does anyone need help?" Mrs. Riley showed them where to find the chapter books and picture books. She showed them where to find books about famous people and books about animals and books by their favorite authors. Miss Riley even showed them a special shelf of audiobooks. "These are for kids who like to read with their ears," she said. Amelia Bedelia decided that she wanted to learn to read with her eyes first. With so many books, it was hard for Amelia Bedelia to choose just one. She held up her finger, shut her eyes, twirled around and around. Aha! The winner of her finger test was on the top shelf. "Those are for the older kids, Mrs. Riley," said Mrs. Riley. "They're over your head." "I know," said Amelia Bedelia. "That's why I need help getting them." "Come with me," said Mrs. Riley. "I'll bet you'll like these books better. They're exactly at your level." Mrs. Riley was right. Amelia Bedelia could reach all of them. She chose a book about cupcakes and got in line behind Teddy. "Oh, no!" Amelia Bedelia was about to shout. "Wait, that's a mistake. I didn't want the book about clouds. I want this book about cupcakes." But just then Mrs. Edwards called, "Time to go back to school." Amelia Bedelia was furious. On her way out, she glared at the book return slot. She felt like shoving the silly weather book in there right this minute. But then she wouldn't have a book to take home. This was supposed to be a great visit, but it started out badly, and it ended worse. Amelia Bedelia was still upset when she got home. She headed straight for her swing set and swung as high as she could, trying to kick every cloud out of the sky. Then she lay down in the grass and looked up. As the clouds grew bigger and bigger, Amelia Bedelia imagined she could see all sorts of wonderful and happy things in the clouds. She took her library book out of her backpack. She had just found the page that described the big, stormy cloud above her when her mother called, "Amelia Bedelia, Aunt Mary is here." "Yippee!" cried Amelia Bedelia. Aunt Mary brought Amelia Bedelia a fancy purse, the perfect place to carry her new library card. "Thank you," said Amelia Bedelia. This turned into a great day after all. "You sound like you're on cloud 9, said Aunt Mary. Amelia Bedelia couldn't wait to look up cloud 9 in her book. Boom! A big boom went a clap of thunder. It began to pour outside. Her book! Boom! "Oh no," said Amelia Bedelia. She ran to the rescue. "I'll be right back." "We can't go outside, young lady," said her mother. "It's too dangerous." Another enormous boom rattled the windows. The lightning and thunder and rain didn't let up. It stormed all afternoon and all through the night. Amelia Bedelia couldn't fall asleep for a long time. When she finally did, she dreamed about the storm clouds, filled with horrible, scary things. The next morning was sunny, but Amelia Bedelia's library book was completely soaked. The pages looked all wrinkled like her fingers did when she stayed in the bathtub too long. Amelia Bedelia was too upset to eat her breakfast. "Is something wrong?" her dad asked. "You look under the weather." "I'm okay," she said, "but my library book was under the weather all night." "Yipes," said her dad. "It's practically pulp." Amelia Bedelia let out a sob. She thought only orange juice had pulp. "Oh, sweetie, accidents happen," said her mom. "I'll take you to the library after school, and you can explain everything." That afternoon, Amelia Bedelia and her mother went to the library. My, said Mrs. Riley. "You really did read up a storm." Amelia Bedelia's mother smiled and offered to replace the book. "Thank you," said Mrs. Riley. "Amelia Bedelia, I can tell that you love books as much as I do." She put a rubber band on Amelia Bedelia's wrist. "Here is an official librarian's bracelet, just for you." "Thanks," said Amelia Bedelia. "I know you don't allow food in the library, but I brought you a cupcake to say I'm sorry." Said Mrs. Riley. "Can it pass my finger test?" "Can you really read a cupcake?" Amelia Bedelia asked. Mrs. Riley took a swipe of frosting and tasted it. "Yum," she said. "Amelia Bedelia, I'm glad you brought this in for me to check out." And that is the end of our story, Amelia Bedelia's first library card. Remember, you can get this book and many others in our media center. Just talk with Mrs. Curry. I hope everyone is doing a great job at home, and we will see you soon. Thank you, and bye-bye.